Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing another small business unboxing haul and first impressions. The name of this shop is called Sugar Me Sweet BBT. Recently they had a 15% off sale, so I took advantage of that and I placed my order and it finally arrived. Just to give you some information, the shop is located out of New York and the shop owner's name is Kim. So one of the reasons why I think this took a long time is because they are located and shipped from New York. I'm all the way on the other side of the US in California. So I placed my order, I think it was February 3rd, and it shipped within their turnaround time. So I believe it shipped, or like the label was created February 10th and I got it on the 17th. And I do like that her fragrances, at least for me, some small business in indie shops, they make the fragrances as you order them. So some of them you need to really let them rest or sit as soon as you get them. So don't base the smell off of the first spray or off of the first use. However, these are good to go in my opinion. You don't need to let them, I don't even know if macerate is the correct word, but you can use them right away is what I'm trying to say. The shop was having a 15% off recently. If you go to their website or Etsy shop, they're currently on a break because I believe Kim is, I want to say the only person, or if not, maybe just one other person make the fragrances. So they had a really successful sale. So the shop is on break just to fulfill those orders. But back when I placed my order, the 15% off was applied to everything except for the sample sets. So I always suggest to get a sampler set in case you don't like certain fragrances, because I've had a few hits and misses with other shops. So the 10 milliliters that I got, I purchased 3 of them. They retail $12 and I got 15% off. So my item total was $36 less the discount of $5.40. Subtotal was $30.60. Plus shipping was $4.95, which was pretty reasonable given that it's coming from New York. And then plus sales tax of $2.91, my order total came out to $38.46. I did pay this with my own money, and so far I have no regrets. Okay, it came in this really pretty like holographic bubble mailer. At first I was like, oh no, is it going to be a box? Because I have a little bit of issue with USPS just either leaving stuff on the bushes, so that's not super safe, or just having them like fling it over the gate and then some stuff can break or spill. All right, so I tested out 2 of the fragrances, but I realized that it might be good to show you how they come packaged. So in the back, or on the other side, it has my information, but let me show you how it initially came wrapped. So I got 3 of these. It has very pretty tissue paper, and then there's bubble wrap as well. Here are the remnants of the other 2 that I already unboxed and tested out. So it has the bubble wrap, and then it's kind of like a Tootsie Pop in a way. So let me go ahead and open up this scent, because this is the one that I haven't tested out yet. There is a bubble wrap in there. I just kind of took it off. So I really love her packaging. These are the smaller options. So first scent I got was lemon heads, and I really love it how these are, I think, considered organic perfumes, 10 milliliters, 3.3 ounces, and they are travel size friendly. I mean, I think you can put this in your bag. The only thing is that I think this is glass, so just be sure you don't have a lot of other items. I think it can break, so just be aware of that. Oh my gosh, it's super fragrant, even the wrapping paper itself. All right, so here are the scents that I purchased. I'll go over each of them. First one is Waffle Cone, then we have Lemon Heads, then we have Pistachio Fluff. So the Lemon Heads, there weren't too many reviews on it, but I do love lemon scents. So let me go ahead and read to you each of them. So let's go on to the first fragrance called Waffle Cone. I got the smaller size. Just to let you know, I already tested out this one as well as Pistachio Fluff. I haven't tested out Lemon Heads. Fragrance notes list caramelized vanilla, sweet cream, and a hint of cinnamon. So cinnamon heavy fragrances are a little bit tricky with me, but I do like how it's not like a craft store or potpourri or anything like that. So I do appreciate this cinnamon scent, how it's done. I think it's with the addition of that caramelized vanilla and the sweet cream. It's really giving that just baked out of the oven, I think, type of waffle scent. So I do appreciate it. This was one of the fragrances that I tested out yesterday, and I put it on my right arm. So if I smell it again, I think the only thing that I don't like about it. I do like the initial opening spray, but I feel like the scent that isn't playing too well, at least on my clothing, I didn't try it on my skin, is that kind of like almost like a fried dough or like that baked quality. It's leaning a little bit less gourmand and just slightly greasy in my opinion. So I feel like sometimes with the butter, it could turn a little bit like that. But I do want to say that this fragrance did last, not as much as the pistachio fluff, but yeah, really love it on the opening. I think it'll play well with other fragrances, so you can layer this with other vanillas. Actually, anything you want to add, just a little bit of like sugary cinnamon type of a scent. So you could add this with like, let's say strawberry, like a strawberry waffle cone. Any other type of fruits are going to be pretty easy to blend with this. So yeah, I definitely like this for sure. Let me talk about the other scent, which I think was like for sure the winner of this entire purchase. It is pistachio fluff. So I sprayed this yesterday in the morning. And let me tell you, I still kind of smell it on my sweater. Fragrance notes say nutty pistachio, almonds, maraschino cherry, and creamy vanilla fluff. When I say that this is such a beautifully blended fragrance, I get all of these fragrance notes. I feel like sometimes pistachio or nut fragrances can lean a little bit almost too like realistic in the sense of that's all you're getting is just this kind of nut, like peanut butter type of a scent, where it's so overwhelmingly dominant that you're kind of like just focusing on that one singular scent note. But I do like the addition of that creamy vanilla-ness that just kind of blends fruitiness of the maraschino cherry. But when I say maraschino cherry, I have tried some from Trader Joe's or more like healthy alternatives. This one smells exactly like how you would find those cherries in the glass jar with the super syrupy liquid. I don't like eating them, but I love smelling them. They're just super syrupy, sweet, artificial. It'll go great on a Sunday and it goes great with this fragrance. I can still smell it on my clothes and it's just super creamy. I love how there's this really good balance where I can't really detect one singular scent at a specific point in time. So for example, the waffle cone, I smelled almost initially that sugary cinnamon first on opening. This one, I get all the scent notes. They're beautifully blended. I would definitely purchase this in a bigger size, and this is the fragrance that lasted the longest. I only picked out 3. So yeah, definitely gonna get a full size of this. So like I said before, you can get the spray bottle. So the glass spray bottle, it is with the organic sugarcane base, or the glass roller ball, which is an organic oil base. And then the bigger size is 30 milliliters. And then it is in that traditional like perfume bottle. This is more of a travel size spray. So, okay, let me try for the first time the lemon heads one. I'm super excited. I think I kind of moved this a little bit. So let me open it. And I do like how it comes in a box, just in case, like, for example, you want to throw this in your purse, but you don't want it to break because this is a pretty heavy glass and I'm sure it'll shatter if you do, if it does fall. I like it that you can take this really pretty box. It's something that you definitely find in, like, let's say Sephora or a higher end store. Okay, so let's go on to lemon heads. So a little bit kind of out of the box, at least for me. It says, look and smell like a sweet treat. Pucker up for this tart yet sugary sweet mouth-watering lemon confection. Sour lemons and chewy crystallized sugar combine to tangy perfection with a subtly sweet, creamy undertone. Awesome fragrance notes list sour melon, sugar. Is that it? Ooh, I guess that's it. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm like nervous and excited at the same point. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's a nice spray. That's another thing. I really like the spray bottles or the spray nozzles. Gosh, this is super realistic. If you love the candy, you're gonna love this. I think the longer this is like wearing, I get more of that sweet crystal sugary type of a scent. However, I can see if someone describes this as a cleaner type of a lemon, because it's very much like a Meyer lemon scent. So just be aware of that if you're a little bit sensitive to lemon scents, and if lemon scents tend to lean a little bit like cleaning products to you, I would just beware. However, in my opinion, I think there's enough sugar in this to kind of like detract from that or prevent it from leaning full on lemon pledge. Yeah, super happy with all this. I don't know how long this particular scent will last, just because lemon fragrances or citrus heavy fragrances tend to dissipate pretty quickly. All right, so those are all the fragrances that I purchased from Sugar Me Sweet BBT. My favorite one was definitely the Pistachio Fluff. If Lemonheads is going to wear anything like Waffle Cone and Pistachio Fluff, I'm definitely going to like it. I think these fragrances are nice enough and strong enough. Those two for sure. I haven't done a wear test on this one, but I think that they're strong enough to be worn by themselves, given that when I tested it, I only sprayed like my clothing twice. I didn't spray my skin. So just from that, I can tell that it's going to be a very long lasting fragrance, which is something that I have been missing out on with Bath & Body Works. So for example, I feel like this Pistachio Fluff was what I wanted Sweetheart Cherry to smell like. And Waffle Cone, I feel like Waffle Cone scents maybe aren't specifically for me, but I can definitely see myself layering that with other either fruits or vanillas. So yeah, overall, I think all of these fragrances are a hit. I'm definitely going to pick out a bigger size of the Pistachio Fluff, and then maybe even get maybe another samplers. I think I'm even bold enough to say you can just skip the sampler, but don't. At least I can skip the sampler and go straight to the 10 milliliter option. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I really enjoyed my experience with this particular Etsy shop. The turnaround time is a little bit longer, at least longer than all the other shops that I have tried. However, I do want to note that sometimes these businesses get busy and sometimes there's only one person making, shipping out the orders and all of that. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.